The WORX 20-volt max lithium circular saw with ExacTrack is a multi-function compact circ saw used for cutting a variety of materials. And the new innovative feature ExacTrack makes it perfect for cutting precise rip cuts. Now I'm going to show you how to correctly install the blade, how to adjust and cut with ExacTrack, bevel cutting, and plunge cutting. Now first, you want to fully charge your 20-volt max lithium battery, and for best results, use a 2 amp hour battery. Let's get started. Installing the blade is very simple and easy. Simply remove the Allen key that's attached to the saw, and you press the spindle lock button just like that. And what that does is lock the spindle lock so you can unloosen the bolt. So once you get that loosened, you can just use your fingers to remove it all the way. And the outer washer, pull up the guard like so. Install your blade. And once that's fully seated on there, put the washer back on. And you can let the guard go. And then reinsert the screw, finger tightening it. Hit the spindle lock to lock the blade in place, or the spindle securely tighten. Put your Allen key back into the saw. Install the battery, get your safety glasses, and you're ready to make your cuts. Now when you're ready to engage and use the ExacTrack feature on your saw, it's very simple and easy. You just simply loosen the depth setting, you slide it into the red, tighten it back up, click over the ExacTrack switch, now you're ready to make your cuts. And you can use any track or guide up to 1 inch thick. Now we're going to use the ExacTrack saw to make a precise 3-inch rip cut, and that's where this saw really shines. So you want to make sure it's in the ExacTrack mode and the guide engages just like that. And I've made my marks at 3 inches, and that's what's great about this saw. I can set the guide up directly on my marks. I'm not, no longer do I have to measure from the blade to the outside of the plate and then put the saw in place and then measure that. No, I put the guide directly on my marks and I clamp it down. And now you want to make sure, for a precise cut, you want to make sure that your guide overhangs each edge of your board by 9 inches. And that's in your user's manual. So just adhere to that, lock your clamps in place, and then the next step is manually pull up the guard and put the blade flush against your guide. Make sure it's there. You're ready to make your cut. Precise 3-inch rip cut. Making plunge cuts with your ExacTrack saw is very simple and easy. Pull up the guard, now you put the plate onto the wood that you're plunging into, start the blade, and there you have it. Now when you are not using the ExacTrack feature on your saw, you can cut any 2x material and you can make bevel cuts. So I've got my 2x4 here. Make my cut. Now I have a piece of molding over here that I need to make a 45-degree cut in. So you loosen your bevel adjustment here, set it to 45 degrees, tighten it. Now you're ready to make your cut. Just like so. The WORX 20-volt max lithium circular saw with ExacTrack is all part of the WORX 20-volt Power Share program. You can use your 20-volt battery on all other WORX 20-volt tools.